Hello, my name is Dick Parody, and I'm here to tell you about Save the Rich campaign. As you probably know, the world is in a deep financial crisis, a global economic meltdown, and of all the people who suffer the most are the rich. Many billionaires have seen their wealth devastated. Take, for example, one man I know, whose first name is Johnny. Only 2 years ago, he had $35 billion. And now, because of the global financial crisis, he only has $15 billion. This is just terrible. This is devastating the lives of rich people. What we are asking you to do is to help save the rich by sending a contribution, a donation, a mere 100 or 200 pound donation, or for that matter, $200 or $400 donation, would go a long way in helping save the rich. After all, if it weren't for all the rich people in the world, there would be less poverty. And if there was less poverty, there would be more people with money. And if people had more money, they would be able to buy machine guns, and they would have the physical strength to lift the machine guns and fire away at you and me. So, obviously, we need to have very rich people with lots of money, because that provides us the security and stability we need to have a better life. Now, I know this sounds desperate, but it is not. It is perfectly sensible for you to send us 100 to 200 pounds, or maybe $200 to $400, to Save the Rich campaign, so that we can give these rich people a new life, restore their wealth. Instead of being only $15 billion rich, now they can be $30 or $40 billion rich, like they were only 2 years ago, before this whole crisis devastated the lives of rich people. Imagine this. Your average rich person used to be able to buy 1 or 2 yachts. Now they cannot buy a single yacht, unless they have to cut down on the number of mansions they own. And this is terrible for the economy. I mean, after all, somebody has to build those yachts, and the people who build those yachts need to earn a living. Now, if we have very rich people with more money than they do now, then there are more people who can be hired to build those yachts and those mansions and all those wonderful things that make the lives of rich people so meaningful. Now, when people have those jobs, it doesn't matter how small their income is, they at least have a sense that their lives are somewhat meaningful. And I must say to you, without all those people slaving away at those cheap jobs, we would be in a grave crisis indeed. Those people would be bored out of their minds and creating all kinds of trouble all over the place. So I am imploring you, I'm begging you, please send your money now to Save the Rich campaign. Every single pound and dollar you send goes a long way to restoring the established order of rich people, who provide you and me the security and stability worldwide that we need in order to have at least a chance at becoming rich ourselves. I mean, what have the poor ever done for you? Have they ever given you a job? Income? Of course not. So why should you give your money to the poor? Send your money to Save the Rich, because the rich are the ones who give you the job that you need to put food on your table. Now, if you send today, at this very moment, right now, if you call in or go to savetherich.org, if you send your money right now to us, we will provide you a fantastic deal, an original replica of Donald Trump's teacup. And with this original replica of Donald Trump's teacup, you will be able to tell your friends, I have saved the rich today. It is a wonderful gesture. Think about it. It also provides labor work for all those poor people in Asia who will produce these teacups for 5 pence per cup. 5 pence! Even though it cost us 50 pence to purchase these teacups from the manufacturer who owns the company that produces these teacups, at least 5 pence will go to these poor women and men who work in these companies, in these businesses, and who produce these wonderful replica teacups. And you can't complain about that. At least they will have something to eat tonight. So, Save the Rich campaign asks you right now to please come forth and give us your money. 100, 200 pounds, it's not a big deal. I mean, think about it. Compared to the billions of pounds and dollars that rich people have, it's trivial. So don't be ashamed. It's something that adds up. If a few 100,000 of you sent £100 each, that'll go a long way to saving at least 1 or 2 of our billionaires from a financial crisis of their own. So again, I'm asking you, please, use your marbles, think about it, use your noodle, send your money now, because Save the Rich campaign is here for your benefit. Thank you.